Hit start.
I did hit start. Okay.
Hey.
Hit start.
Dang.
Welcome back to the Fatman Round Podcast. My name is Marcus Stevens, represented as the Fat Man.
Don't act new.
When I first
started it.
No,
you gotta finish it.
When I first started, you didn't like it though.
It was not because it was dumb, but now it is what it is.
Now it's tradition. Now it's just
that's right.
Do it.
That's right. Do it.
See, well, you know what happens when they stop knocking out James Bond in the Bond series? Remember that? Remember I used to track that when we watched it? There you go. It's over. It's over.
No, it's not.
It's over.
This ain't no James Bond.
I ran out of ideas.
You didn't. No, you didn't. Then repurpose them. Just do it, Julie. I'm Robyn.
See, and then you don't react to it anymore, so that's why it's over.
Well, if it's better,
starting in year 2 of the podcast, which is coming up actually next month. Holy crap! Yeah, I will not be doing that anymore. So
that's not fair.
Why it's not fair?
Because if you can take away that, you can just take away everything. The love, the support. You're just gonna be taking away stuff? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
Can I talk?
Talk!
So today's episode, we're going to be talking about...
You talking about the wrong thing, bro. Talking about the wrong thing, bro.
God, well, you got to do it then.
Do what?
How come you don't be doing...
Because you came up with it.
Okay, well, year 2 is your turn.
All right, fine. Bet. It's going to be cute.
Bet then.
It's going to be cute.
What's going on, everybody? So, we went to the movies this past weekend.
Yesterday.
Well, the time of recording it was yesterday, but when they hear it, it'll be 3 days ago. So, F you.
F you.
F you.
F you.
Love you, though.
Cat kiss?
Anyway.
That wasn't a good kiss.
It wasn't. That was like our first kiss.
That was not our first kiss.
I said it was like...
No, it was not.
How was the first kiss like?
It was like... Hold on. It was like... Wait, put your arm here. Right? And it was like... Because I was like, wait, what? And then you just...
Was that?
It's something like that.
That felt more.
That was more lit, but
anyway,
it was like that. It was like that.
Already distracted.
It was cute.
Anyway, we went to the movie theaters for the first time since August because we saw New Mutants, but we don't really talk about that.
We don't have to.
We don't have to talk about that. It's on HBO Max now.
We don't have to tell people either. Isn't it on something else too?
Stars?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Oh, is it on Disney Plus?
No, that's why it's on HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
I think they have an exclusive deal first, and then maybe it will go. But who cares? Nobody's like, oh, you know what? Gotta watch New Mutants on Disney Plus.
Hold up, because I saw an article about people watching it, so it could be getting life.
Here we go.
What's name a movie that sucked when it came out, but it has a cult following now?
Hold on.
Star Wars? No.
Don't disrespect our Star
I'm
Wars.
sorry. When it was getting made, nobody had
Predator 2.
It's the bomb now.
People like it a lot more now.
No, something like it has a cult following.
It does.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay.
Look it up. I really just watched it and I did research on it.
Why yelling at me?
Because you was like, does it?
Let me ask you something for real. Did you eat or drink anything today?
No.
Why are your lips so red? Like you're bleeding. Are you bleeding?
I drank red Kool-Aid last night. Which was like 7 hours ago because I went to sleep like 2:30, 3 o'clock. I was watching Dark Side of the Ring. They did a Brian Pillman story. It was great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, why would you know, right? Anyway, we went to see, I was about to say Jigsaw, but it's called Spyro from the Book of Saw, which is very important because, it's not Saw 9 or Saw 8, whatever,
But it is.
But it really is.
That's what we're going to call it.
In my brain, it is.
That's what everybody's going to call it.
It is the next Saw movie, and I'm a huge fan of Saw. Obviously, the in between movies were they were what they were, but Saw 1 you can't deny how impactful the twist was.
It's very memorable.
And just the movie in general, I thought was a nice psychological thriller, a slow burn, and it was like, okay, your consequences can have actions.
Yeah.
And because it was so popular, they just was like, all right, well, let's just keep making movies and different timelines and different people and stuff like that. And again, it got off track very quickly. Like I will say the original trilogy is fantastic. Saw 2 is the worst one of the first 3. But then 4, 5, and 6, it just felt like it was tacked on.
Yeah.
It became like a yearly tradition. And then they just did the final chapter 3. They only did Saw 7 because they wanted to put it in 3D. Because I don't know, remember when they was like promoting it, it was like that was like their big thing.
Mm-hmm.
That it was 3D, and then like most of the traps, and you can tell. I think we talked about this before, but when you watch a movie after it has 3D effects on TV, you can call out the 3D effects
Immediately.
Yeah. So
there was was that Nightmare? No, the Crystal Lake guy, Jason. What is this? Friday the 13th. There was one of those movies that was 3D, and you can tell.
Yeah, that was early 3D. That was
it's like because he had a spear, like
right, yeah.
And I was like,
"Can you see my hand? It's right there." Ooh.
Okay, guys.
So yeah, he did that with Saw 3D. Jigsaw wasn't well received.
I liked it.
Jigsaw was. I enjoyed the final kill on Jigsaw a lot. So it's the way the guy's head like flapped open. It was great.
That's very inventive.
Very nice, right?
The lasers.
And then Spyro was fan. I personally really enjoyed Spyro. But
I liked it.
I just first say, for when it comes to movies, I'm very, very easy to please. If you just like nick a few things from mine, I'm cool. Because I was talking about Mortal Kombat a few weeks ago. We talked about it, and I still think it's the best movie I've seen this year. I still think it's the best video game adaptation. Okay. But other people who watched it don't.
They hated it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Cole's such a dumb character. Well, okay, I understand that, but he's going to be in a future game. Yeah. I guarantee you, when they announce Mortal Kombat 12 in like 2-3 years, Cole will be front and center.
I didn't know that they made more Mortal Kombat movies.
What do you mean? Yeah, they made a lot.
So there's the 2, right?
Scorpion's Revenge.
Which one is that? That's the animated one.
They made plenty of animated ones.
You were there when I watched that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I watched that one.
There's no other live action ones.
Yes, there is.
They're not official.
Oh, but they were still made, and they were they're on HBO Max. So yeah. I was surprised, and there's like other animated ones, which is a given, but yeah,
it's all over the place. But yeah, people really didn't like Mortal Kombat.
I think I told you one of the people who go to church with, a friend, she was like, what did she say? How do you spell trash? Or she was like, how do you say trash in English? And she was like, Mortal Kombat.
I think Mortal Kombat was made more for fans of the game.
Most definitely. It was not made for just regular
and I'm okay with that, because I feel like no, I'm sorry. I don't really I believe in it, but I don't believe in it, which is called gatekeeping. Okay. Where I feel like it's to watch this movie, you have to have some amount of knowledge. But even still, while it was made for the fans, there was enough there that you can watch as a regular movie. Mm-hmm. And I forget I was listening to some podcast, I think it was New Day, and they were talking about how people are so accustomed to these superhero movies nowadays, mm-hmm. and that it didn't have all of that. The same way with the DC movies, where if they don't have a certain trapping of an MCU movie, it's not as good.
That's true.
That's true. Justice League.
That's so true, actually.
Joss Whedon's Justice League.
We ain't gotta talk about
it. Failure.
We ain't gotta talk about Joss Whedon. I can't. Yeah, that makes me sad.
It does.
Because I love everything he's done.
I know.
I ride hard for that man, and he's
I don't think you can say it like that.
So
he's ride hard, then dick.
And he's a dick.
Wow, Robyn, you really set yourself up for that. Back to the Saw series. So I want to first say, right now there will be spoilers for Spyro, and I had to because a lot of people don't know that one, theaters are open. 2, that's actually in theaters, because everybody I was talking to was like, "Is it on HBO Max?" Like, no. I know that's the thing to do. I know that's great, but sorry, it's
in theaters only. Yeah, I caught that.
They're very specific to say that nowadays. Quiet Place 2 is the same thing.
Only
for the first 45 days, and then you just watch it on streaming. They didn't say that part, but that's
what's streaming though.
Which I don't even know. It's either Amazon. It might be Amazon Prime. I think it's like actual like free streaming.
Really?
I think. Don't give me the line, but it's definitely 45 days from theaters. Mm-hmm. It'll be on. You can watch it from home.
Okay, I was about to say. I thought it was gonna be. If you say Amazon, I'm like, it's gonna be like $15. But all right,
15, 20, easy. Whatever. 20, easy. Shoot. Might get the Disney Plus.
$30.
They're not playing. Give us our bread.
And they're gonna get it too.
Yeah, of course they are.
Yeah, because we can't stand our kids.
Wow,
not us. We ain't got no kids, but
that was pretty like.
Well, yeah. I watched my niece this past week for a few hours, like for the most bare minimum amount of time. I don't even think it was a full 2 hours. It might have been a full 2 hours. She literally sucks the life out of me. No, I don't even mean to say that in like a demeaning or a bad way. No, she literally sucks the life out of me. Every time I'm around her, I just want to go to sleep. I have no energy. She sucks it all.
Because she takes.
I don't understand how parents are parents.
Vessel. She's a vessel.
She's an energy sucker. Almost said soul sucker, but
it's not. Okay.
No, but I love her to death. Don't get me wrong. We had fun. We went outside and everything. But as soon as I came out, I was like, all right, look. Okay. I put this on.
It's nap time.
Yes.
I gave you a good hour and 15. I need a nap now.
We were outside playing with the bubble and everything.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah. She just, every time, Marcus, every time. It don't matter how alert, how awake I feel. I'm like, I was fine. What was that? Thursday. I was fine. And she just,
That Layla came to your life.
Just came out of me into her.
She took it.
I told her she couldn't draw. I blinked. Marcus, I blinked. I don't even know how long I was out for. She's drawing. I said, where you get it from? I don't know.
Kids.
Just like, whatever. Just don't make no noise.
I know what I said, but Dad, all right, I'm tired.
I'm mad, but I'm not going to whoop you.
So, spoilers for Spyro right now. First and foremost, I have to say Spyro is now in my top 3 Saw movies of all time. Again, for me, it goes Saw 1,
okay,
Saw 3,
okay,
Spyro, and then you can just, put them out there from the rest of them. I will give a special shout out to Saw 4 for the twist at the end of that movie. Because again, what I like when they don't say things about timelines. Like, okay, like Final Destination 5, right?
Yeah.
They didn't mention anything about what year it took place, and then at the end, it's like, oh, it's happened concurrently.
Oh, and by the way, right, so that was great.
I like that. So Saw 4 did the same thing, where it was like Saw 3 and 4 happened at the same.
I was about to ask you, yeah. So at the end of Saw 3, which one? Was
Saw 3 is the one where he had the surgery, so he had to meet the doctor.
Okay, and then at the end of Saw 4 is when we find out the other apprentice, not the girl Amanda, but the guy.
Yes, Hoffman, Agent Hoffman.
Okay, and he locks the New Kids on the Block guy in the room.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, that's so.
Donald? Is he Donald?
I don't know.
Donald Wahlberg? Is that you? Anyway.
I think you are mixing them up.
Okay.
Donnie Wahlberg was in Saw 2.
Yes.
He was the
dad.
Yes.
Okay.
You're thinking of that. So in Saw 3, I don't know the guy's name, but he's the husband of the doctor. Because she's if Jigsaw died, which he killed him, killed him with the saw.
Yes, I remember that.
Her machine would blow up and blow her face up.
Right.
So at the end of Saw 4, or either the end of Saw 4, beginning of Saw 5, they show him. I think he does close the door. There's another door he closes where he's with Jigsaw's body, or he kills him. I forget which one.
Okay.
But
they're all on HBO, right?
I think so.
Let's just watch them again. I can't.
I would definitely. I know Saw 1 through 3 pretty well.
Okay.
When it comes to 4 through 7 or 4 through Jigsaw, I'm like, somebody hates it because again, there's so many different timelines. Yeah, so many different. They jump everywhere. And but this is a great movie. All the traps in this movie were top tier. Really great traps. The hot wax to the captain's face was really just like, because waterboarding scares me as a person, because one, because I don't like water, and two, just because I've actually like tried it out. When you're in the shower, you put the thing in your face, like the rag, and you just put the water. No, you ever done that? Anyway,
no. No. Ain't no anyway. Keep talking. You tried to torture yourself in the shower? Is that what you just said?
I guess so. Before I knew about waterboarding.
This is before you. Explain.
It's like America.
Explain.
So I was in the shower. I just put I'm just trying to wash my face a little bit. So I put the rag on my face. And I just had the water from the shower just bead down, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of terrifying." Did I invent waterboarding?
No.
The big brother was like,
"Hey,
damn it, dude, he on to something." Anyway, so that hot wax scene was very just, whew, it got me, and there was a lot of mouth traps.
Yeah.
The beginning tongue one, which was that first of all, oh man,
yeah.
And then
did you see how much?
Yeah, his whole
came out. It was not just his tongue that came out. It was like all of this.
Yeah, it was sick.
That
then
was creepy.
The guy in the he had his fingers like attached, and he had to bite down on the bar that was in his mouth. So
so you bite down on the bar, and it takes your fingers off, or you can wait to get electrocuted. And it's kind of messed up because when you're electrocuted, you bite down anyway, so his fingers were always going to come off anyway. So that's really, really messed up.
Right. So because he needed that anyway, so he could send that to Zeke, played by Chris Rock. So obviously with Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson being in the same movie, you're going to have some comedic points, and I don't know if it was intended. Of course, like the
he spoke about that.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, Chris Rock basically said like there were no. Like, it's not a funny movie. Of course not. It's not like, what was it, Scary Movie 4 or 5?
Yeah, we're going to talk about those. We don't talk about those.
Well, they did
3, 4, or 5.
One of those did a parody on, like, the Saw franchise or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's not like that, but it's like, there were parts in it that were just funny.
Yeah.
First off, Chris Rock's voice is just funny to me. Taking him serious, like, when he was, like, smoldering, when he's mad, and, like, for some reason his lips were, like, this a lot. I think that's just him.
Good chicken.
That
happens.
How he talks. That happens with people a lot.
It's great.
So his lip, I'm exaggerating, but just so you get the idea, his lips were not like symmetrical. So I was just like, I couldn't stop looking at his mouth. I'm like, man, fix your lip. But it was funny. And then anytime Sam Jackson hits the MFer, it's funny.
Yeah, it's his line. It's his catchphrase.
Yeah.
It's his catchphrase. But like some of the parts was comedic, obviously, because when you first started out, they talked about Forrest Gump and everything.
That was amazing.
Which was, I mean, a cold one for a Saw film. That's kind of weird that they did that, but
I thought it was great. I thought
funny, yeah.
It lets you know like what different to expect. Like,
yeah, it's not like, again, it's not technically Saw 9. It's like a spinoff from the book of Saw.
It doesn't have a book, but okay.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, well, because they get it Spyro, because Spyro, no books.
Is that really?
No, I don't know. It sounds good though, right?
Yeah, good job, baby.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I did actually.
The twist was good. I
saw it coming, but good.
Congratulations. I'd always said Sam Jackson was going to be the bad guy because it just seems like a dad being the next killer would have been nice. And to the people at the end of the movie that shot him, he was the bad guy, and the way that it just instantly just cut off like that. Don't need any more explanation. Just have that dread. That's what this whole franchise is known for.
It is
having that is existential dread. Is that what it's called?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
I love that. It's just like game over, close it over.
I get it. I get why they do it, but I hate when they do it.
It's like it's not even like anything you can resolve at the end of it. It's like he gets away. Okay, whatever. Have fun with him. Sam's dead. Sorry, there's no way he survived. Automated weapons coming to his body like that.
No. And he already lost so much blood.
Exactly. He was gone. So sorry.
I like the undertones of like police brutality and how they get over how they kind of make the rules as they go. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
The police.
I think that was like one of the things people liked a little bit, but of course you're gonna have reviewers like, oh, there's social commentary in my movie.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing.
It's art. That's what people don't understand. Yep. It's art. Making movies, film making, it's all under art. So art is about interpretation. Art is about what the artist, the artist, what he's trying to get people to see. So the social commentary, shut up. If that's his interpretation, he can do whatever he wants.
All right, you're right.
That's why you comic book lovers can't get mad at these movies that aren't sticking to the comics. Exactly. You are subjected to an artist's interpretation.
So
it's just that Zack Snyder is just so amazing.
Speaking of that, we'll talk about Invincible after this as well.
Oh,
because I forgot we watched that.
It was really good.
Really, really great show. But man, it was just great. And I think once I told you in the theater, once they said the guy got skinned, when there was no like real game attached to it or nothing, I said, okay,
you didn't even see it.
Yeah,
you didn't see it happen.
It doesn't. Even if you saw it, like it didn't fit up to the code. It was not a game. You can't physically skin somebody without, like, it's not like, all right, you didn't do it. All right, I'm gonna skin you.
Right.
That's committing a murder, and Jigsaw never committed murder. He put people in the traps, but they always killed themselves in his warped mentality.
Right. Yeah. There's no way to get out of getting skinned. It's not like, and the whole body was skinned. That's the thing. So basically, it's like, oh, I'm going to rig this trap or this game or else your whole skin comes out. No, like somebody literally has to go in.
Yeah,
And,
he went in and did that.
yeah,
So
it has to be. There's no other way. So that's why that and the fact like, oh, Charlie, because it was his son's name
yeah,
that he tattooed on his hand or his forearm, and I was like, that's too easy.
yeah,
That's way too easy.
yeah. So
So
there was the red flags were all up the board on my
most
end.
deaf.
I'm trying to think. Well, he wasn't even a perfect disciple of the Jigsaw because he did kill the guy to skin him in the first place.
Yeah.
And even the last game was kind of like was kind of what's it called askewed because even if he killed him, if he didn't even see the thing that was on the door, they would still shot him dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's a kind of a down point for me because I don't like when the
when it's rigged to fail anyway.
Yeah, because like Hoffman did the same thing with a few people in Saw 3 and 4,
Mhm.
3, 4, 5,
Mhm.
where they couldn't win at all. It was
Yeah.
just they were going to die regardless.
Like they wasn't his sister's killer.
Yeah.
There was no way you were going to get out of that.
Yes, and I don't like that. I mean, I prefer, I like like Amanda. I'm sorry.
I don't like when you set them up to fail.
Let me say my throne.
But if you're going to torture them, give them a chance to live.
Like Amanda got out of Saw 1. That was the first the reverse bear trap, which we finally see being used, and I think it was Saw 6 or 7. I think they showed it.
Yeah, they like using that bear trap, Joe.
It's great. It's a great representation for the whole series. It's like their Mario or their Sonic or whatever.
Their Ace in the Hole.
Yeah, it's their Ace in the Hole. Yes. So I enjoy Spyro. Like I said, it's a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think the only down point for me, and it's not even a down point. It's just that there wasn't a lot of interaction with the rest of the 8 movies that came before it. Just John Kramer's name. There you go. That's it. There you go. I get it though. But
they did mention this isn't another copycat.
Yeah,
so they know. Mm-hmm.
So again, other than that, I'm not like oh no, I wish it was like John Kramer's son or I don't know.
It's fine. I'm
cool.
Yeah, we don't gotta do that.
I think if they did some stuff like that and it didn't work out, I'm glad they just said here's just a self-contained story.
Mm-hmm.
This is somebody else who's seen his killings and it's okay. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
We're definitely gonna watch it again when it comes out on whatever streaming thing for free and
in 40 something days,
something like that, whatever, and dissect the movie again. Very excited.
You should really watch Mojo. Do you watch Mojo that much?
Here and there when it comes up on my my feed, but
you should really.
The YouTube algorithm is.
Well, I subscribe to Mojo, but they really.
Yeah, but again, it's all about the algorithm.
Wait, do you subscribe? Do you use LaBelle and it's like
not for them?
Okay,
because I don't want every video that you ever do. I only do it
for
understand a few channels.
I did. There's a lot of like video game and anime that come up, and I'm
it's like top 10 anime deaths. It's like, why would I care about that? Yeah, it's just a waste of my fingers swiping. Sometimes YouTube will give it to you anyway. It's like, we see you like this. You want to watch this one? Like, no, YouTube.
Are you sure?
We got this. We heard you talking about it. I mean, we heard you talking about it.
Okay. I thought it's YouTube. I thought it was Mojo.
That's great.
Yeah, YouTube notification just popped up on my phone.
That's funny. They're like, I heard you talking about us.
Yeah.
That's pretty strange.
There they go. Mojo and Mojo.
Just put it in your watch later.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great.
Everything. That's why I have 2600 in my watch later. Ridiculous. I need to get that drawn down to a cool 1,000 by the end of the summer, at least, before the semester starts.
But yeah, good movie. Great movie. Again,
and what was your rating for it? Like
I said 8.5.
8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I was going to say like an 8/8.5 out of 10 is good. I really did like it. It was very gory, gory. They're very descriptive with like when they put the hot wax over her face and peeled it off. I mean, you can still clearly see her actual face, but you see the skin that came off her face as well. So that was
God. It just goosebumps thinking about it. It's crazy. Sick. It was sick.
You're funny.
What?
So what was that? Saw 3 when they did the head surgery.
That
grosses him out.
Can't take
but it. If someone has exploding guts, that's okay.
It's his guts.
But if like surgery, so in real life, if you had to go see a surgery,
I don't know
because they do that. I'm trying to find where they do that, where you can watch a surgery live.
There's something wrong. I'm not something wrong. Never mind. I'm not gonna judge it. Whatever.
What?
Nothing.
Say it.
Nothing. Because hey, look, I play games for a living. I watch people play games, so I have no reason to judge anybody.
That's just really interesting. I'm gonna talk to Toya about this because she does that. See, can I stop by and watch y'all do some open heart surgery one day, please?
8.5 out of 10. I hope that Chris Rock gets another chance to.
Chris Rock doing serious roles is like people like it.
I hope he gets another shot.
Was it Fargo? I think he did.
A lot of people are
they really like. I gotta get into that. Is it based off of the movie?
Nah.
I watched the movie. The movie was great. I really liked the movie. I'm like 20, 25 years late, but the movie was great. Okay. I just watched, I think it could have been as early as this year, but it might have been last year. But yeah, so I definitely need to get into Fargo, the TV show, and watch that. But good for Chris Rock.
Give him another chance.
Yeah. Didn't know how old Sam Jackson is. He's in his 70s. He's literally like 17, 18 years older than Chris Rock. Because when I saw the both of them, father and son, I was like, Sam is in his 60s and Chris is in his 50s. How y'all gonna do that? But no, he's in his 70s.
Could have been 14, yeah.
Huh?
Could have been 14. Young pregnancy is
That's true. They are black. That is.
I wouldn't say that. I was just saying that.
No, unfortunately, that is a thing in our community. Having children very young, very very young.
Great movie.
My sister knows someone who had a child at 12.
It's his life. Great movie. Give me another one. I'm all in for not yearly installments though.
No, you ain't gotta do that.
I'm okay.
Y'all ain't that. Y'all not Marvel. Sorry.
No, I mean, yeah. No, it's not even about that. It's just about oversaturation.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
even with Marvel. Hold on 1 second. Wait a second.
Yeah, what?
Because 4 in 1 year, that's my limit. You can't do not more than that. But the thing about this, about Marvel is,
wait a minute.
4 is my limit.
For movies?
Movies. Because I'm going to watch this. I got to watch a series because they're going to release 8 series this year. Got to watch all of those.
You're hilarious, sir.
But what I'm talking about when it comes to Saul, though.
You're freaking hilarious.
That's why the series...
Because the past year, you was going through straight up withdrawal. not being able to go to the movies and see a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie.
It was horrible. It's
horrible. Oh my God. If COVID wasn't a thing, Black Widow would have came out. Yes. Eternals would have came out. Spider-Man would have came out.
We would have just been seeing Doctor Strange. I think Black Panther would come out this month. It's crazy.
You're hilarious.
I'm just saying.
But don't do more than 4 movies in a year, MCU.
That's my damn limit. If y'all do,
I need at least 1.
Wait, if you do 5, I'm still gonna go, but I might not like it. I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna feel some kind of way about it. I'm not staying for the post-credit scenes. Actually,
lying.
I apologize, Disney. I'm sorry, I apologize, Mickey, and everybody. I just offended.
Mickey just said, "Oh,
really?
Oh.
You won't stay for that?
Huh? I got something for you. No Disney Plus for you.
Take Disney Plus away from the household. They don't get it,
and everyone they know."
I can't talk. I can't talk to you, man. You can't. I'm the.
I need to keep my Disney Plus.
Loki joke dropping next week.
Is it really?
No, it's in June. I'm just saying that's
okay.
But yeah,
I really can't wait for that. I'm very excited for that for Loki.
Yeah. It's MC. It's MC. No, it's an MCU show on Disney Plus, and they're 2 for 2. No, 2 for 2.
It's more than that. It's because you're dealing with time travel, which means you're messing with history, and I like history.
Messing with a lot of things.
Yes, you are messing with a lot of things, but they're messing with exactly. So people who you thought were dead could come back, or maybe I don't know.
Let's bring Killmonger.
Maybe they had an extra 10 to 15 million hanging around. They was like, "Hey, RDJ, you wanna show your face for 3 seconds in this show?"
Well, he's in Black Widow, which is in the past, and then he's going to be in other stuff, and it's going to be the future. It's same thing with Chris Evans. It's inevitable.
How much they pay Chris Evans?
A lot of money.
Not as much as RDJ though.
No, because he's a franchise, and he has he has the hands.
He does.
So that's it. He has the golden ticket.
I got a golden ticket.
Mickey's on. He's on speed dial for Mickey. That's one of his people. Walt, RDJ.
No, they have that special phone that just directly to them.
No, just brainwave actually.
RDJ, I need you. Oh, he's like, I'll be right there. Have my money ready. 10 mil, okay? 11.
Oh, Oh God, you're twisting my arm here. You're not gonna put Black
You know
Widow on
how
Disney Plus.
rich he is now.
Good for him.
RDJ.
Good for him. Good for him.
My goodness.
Overcome. You know what I'm
Good for
saying?
you. Yes, because you know, right?
Yeah, y'all know.
Y'all know.
Overcome. Be stronger than.
All right, let's talk about Invincible.
I mean, we can wait till another episode. We got. I mean, we've already done 30. We've already done 30 minutes or so. We can, if you want, we talk about Invincible.
I liked it.
Wow, that was very loud.
You know what? I'm just here. I am here for punch you in the face. That's what I'm here for. I am here for comic book series that are not DC and MCU that are getting the shine.
Boys.
I'm so here for
Umbrella
it.
Academy.
All of them, Invincible, even stuff like John Wick, and stuff that's being made into movies. Yeah. I'm so here for it. That's like, let me tell you something. I think I've only read enough comics in my lifetime to count on both hands, probably even one hand. But I'm still like a huge fan. I read a lot of like reviews and like, you know, I read a lot about them, kind of like Spark Notes. You remember Spark Notes? Kind of like Spark Notes for comics online. So I watch a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff like that, reviews and whatever. So I'm like really, really excited that a lot of these TV shows that are coming out and that may be superhero based, may have powers, or just great like John Wick, they're based off of comics, and I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah,
it gives me hope. I should do that. I think I could do that. Yeah. Write a comic that's so great that it would get picked up.
Then you should do it.
I kind of started.
Be about it.
I kind of started.
I'll keep it going.
Did I tell you about the premise that I had that one time?
Yeah, it was for a story, but is that going to be a comic?
A comic. Not a story.
Let's not talk about it, because when you say it out loud,
you're right.
You're gonna have the mouse or Netflix gonna be like, you're gonna have I think somebody completely opposite of you that would like write and direct it. Like
Joss Whedon. I haven't heard he's been excommunicated from Hollywood.
Of course he hasn't. Invincible was a fantastic show. You know, I'm all about coming of age stories.
Oh yeah.
And the first episode, up until the last 5 minutes, was just like, oh, you know, it was a coming of age story, right?
Yeah, it was.
And then the first last 5 minutes of the first episode, and you're like, this is not what I thought it was going to be at all.
Yo, let's talk about it. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I said 3 times. It's Holy Spirit.
Now, you know.
Let me tell you something. When Homeboy killed all the what were they called? The
Guardians of the Globe.
The Guardians of the Globe. Yo.
Yeah, he massacred them.
That was ugly. He judo chopped the guy's head off.
Yeah.
Immortal. First off, I want to know more about him.
Immortal?
Yeah, I want to know more about. They need to bring him back. Do more about him.
Then they I think at the end of the season 1 they did show he was.
Yeah, they touched on it.
Yeah, well, end of season 1, that last episode, the last 5 minutes was all the storylines that happened in season 1 that left unresolved. The slugs on Mars. How they took,
oh yeah, okay. I remember.
Titan being over his little city. Immortal is being worked on. They were just all teases for what's to come in the next season.
You're right. But I want to put Immortal back together again and tell me, or do a prequel about Immortal. I want to know about him.
The way he just slammed like Dark Man, like he just had his leg slammed him, and then boom, his whole brain was.
That was it. That's all she wrote.
Everywhere. And I think that was like the first, like there was not like gore at all in the whole episode or blood. Like I said, it was like a nice like, yeah, it was TVMA, but you're like, oh, for what reason?
Yeah,
it's like cheap curse words.
Yeah, they do cussing but like no.
And then that's
saw
why it was TVMA. So
yeah,
it was fantastic. Great. It's probably, I mean, along with WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier, it's definitely one up there with my top streaming shows I've seen this year so far.
Okay.
I don't know if they're releasing Stranger Things this year or The Boys next season or Umbrella Academy, because those are.
The Boys is coming. I get a lot of stories about The Boys. Jensen Ackles, congrats, darling. He's gonna play like a Captain America type character, but it's coming. So there's like photos of him in character or whatever.
I've seen him. I just don't know. I just didn't know if it was
this year or next year. Okay.
I mean, because we're already almost at the midpoint of the year.
So do they come out in the summer or the fall?
So they last year came out September, right? Yeah, it was like end of August, because I was at work about then. So it was definitely September.
Oh, that's right. Because they did the 3 and then the week.
The weekly thing, because that's what we're doing now.
That's so dumb.
Invincible did the same thing. WandaVision did the same thing. That's because again.
That's so dumb.
I get why they do it because
I don't.
Because you want to get the hype right then and there. So it's like if because some people might just subscribe to a service, watch all the episodes, and then subscribe.
Leave. Okay.
Which you can still do after it all comes out, but they're thinking, guess what? You probably don't want to be spoiled. So what you're going to do is you're going to subscribe for the 8 weeks. They'll get the 2 monthly payments out of you, and you might forgot about it, and they'll get the third month. So
because we be forgetting.
Yeah. So I can see like it works for models that don't have free subscriptions. So HBO Max is like, you want to see our movies? Like $15. Like don't. Yeah. You want free trial? What's that? But like Netflix, I think it's still doing free trials. Maybe they stopped. Obviously the newer ones like Paramount Plus that nobody really knows about just yet. And there's no offense to them. They're just on the ground floor.
Just get Paramount Plus, yo.
And eventually.
Just get it. I want to watch Why Women Kill.
I need to know about the iCarly reboot, and I'm not sold on the Rugrats reboot with the 3D. I'm just.
It looks weird.
And I don't know if again it's messing with my childhood, messing with the nostalgia I have for the series, but it's like y'all couldn't draw it. Like I couldn't. Y'all
hands don't work.
I didn't even try. I didn't even take how it looks at the other shows from Cartoon Network, like how what's this thing? Rubber hose, like the rubber hose thing. I take that. 3D animated looks like a PlayStation game, and the PlayStation games look trash. Look at the PlayStation game and look at when you get some time.
Okay.
And then look at the Rugrats, the new trailer. It looks the same. They're not that much different. It's trash. But I don't even know any other shows coming out on Paramount Plus. Like
Why Women Kill.
What I'm talking about, I said, what else is coming? Like what else do they have planned? But Paramount has so many things underneath from Viacom.
They do.
So of course that's like MTV. That's VH1, Nickelodeon, CBS.
Okay.
So that's all. I do remember Fuse.
I like.
They're all in under one umbrella.
What about Spike TV? Is that them?
Spike TV's been gone for a while.
Spike TV's not around no more?
I know. It's Paramount Network now.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Spike TV. Remember when Spike TV first came out? It was very aggressive as the men's.
It was good for men. We'll watch this.
I was watching
because they had the Blade TV show. Remember that?
No. Do you remember Stripperella?
No.
Okay. It was a animated show with Pam Anderson as a voiced a superhero who was a stripper. Because that's what guys wanted in 2004, and of course I know about it. Why? Because
it was your demographic. First off,
one, that's not actually the number one. Number one, Spike TV had their day Raw, so they would have commercials during these like Thursday night. Make sure you watch Stripperella at 12 a.m. So
let me get this straight.
She threw the glass off, by the way.
On the macho, masculine, toxic, like TV channel, was a show featuring one of the most famous sex symbols after freaking Marilyn Monroe, who it was animated too.
It was an animated show.
And she was a superhero?
Yeah.
Who stripped?
I don't know if it was. I think she was a stripper by day.
And a superhero by night.
I think so.
Get the actual F out of here, Marcus.
Stripperella. I spelled it all completely wrong. Oh no! Did I spell it correctly?
2003.
Stripper by night and a superhero by late night.
What does that even mean? Because strippers go into late night.
So.
Of course she looks like that. Why? Ugh, men. Why do men be menin? Like, really? What is that? Is that a diaper?
Where?
This and that.
That might be I don't know. This might be fan work. I think that's fan art.
Oh.
Sorry, I just showed Stripperella to Robyn.
I've never have I ever seen or heard of this.
Yeah, this is on Spike TV. That's what they were doing. I was watching Harold and Kumar the other night, and there was like these douchebags in it, and they were. And you remember Harold and Kumar, the first one?
Do I remember?
Is that yes or no? Okay.
Yes, I remember.
So you remember the extreme guys, the who were like,
yeah,
they're like, yeah, dude, that's what Spike TV was. They were like, let's get some Mountain Dew. I hate Mountain Dew. It's such a douchebag drink. I love it
really
so much.
is.
I love it so much. It's so good.
No, it's not. It's
It-
nasty.
The flavor dews. There are
Those are
now.
good.
Wait. Now, okay. You know how like
When you laugh like that, it's not. It can't be good. It's like that's like your pervert.
no, I'm just because I'm trying to get it out. But Mountain Dew Mountain Dew original is probably one of the worst flavors. Let's be real.
So you admit it?
It's not
Because
amazing.
you get it all the time.
Yeah, because they don't have other flavors.
Just get a different soda.
I like the taste of it.
Confused.
Look. Okay, so all right, this is the last thing we'll talk about. Give me 2-3 minutes. Mountain Dew has a bunch of flavors, like a crap
Red,
load.
blue,
No,
clear.
No, let me name them. Thank you. So they got the red one. What kind of Kool-Aid do you want? Red. They have regular Mountain Dew, which is the lime taste of it, which is I think it's good, but it's not the best one.
It's like lime and orange, by the way.
Okay, it's delicious.
No, it's not.
It's like 8 out of 10 for me. You have Code Red, which is like the cherry. You like Code Red then?
I do. It's pretty good.
Okay, Live Wire is the orange flavored one.
I don't remember tasting Live Wire.
Okay, I need to make sure I get Live Wire for you.
You don't have to if it's orange flavored.
Oh, you like?
Is it orange soda or is it?
It's orange flavored. It's not orange soda.
Then,
you have Voltage, which is a newer one. This is the blue one, which is ginseng
good.
and raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
You have the newer one. They have is Major Melon, which is fantastic. The watermelon, it's fantastic.
The pineapple John.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Maui Blast, which is good, very good as well. They have back in our day when I went to use the Happy Days for sodas, they had Pitch Black, which was like
I remember that,
which was like a great flavored one.
That's racist.
They have Whiteout, which is the all white one. They had a Halloween one a few years ago called Voodoo something. It was it
was green, right?
No, it was clear. But it wasn't like clear like the white one was. It was like kind of like milky because it was like a Halloween type of thing. It was like a candy corn. Like it tastes like. Somebody asked me how to taste. I said it tastes like Halloween. I said, what does Halloween taste like? It tastes like
eyeballs and mummies.
I was thinking more of the candy aspect. It was like candy apple, kind of like candy apple, candy corn, like that fall. I was gonna say pumpkin spice, but no.
Fall or Halloween?
Halloween. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But those are some flavors. I'm missing a whole bunch of flavors actually. But regular Mountain Dew is trumped by I think Code Red is probably my favorite.
Okay.
It's so good.
Not?
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Code Red is number 2. Baja Blast.
I was thinking that. I was waiting for you.
I apologize. Baja Blast is number 1. That is top tier Mountain Dew, top tier soda.
I really think that's the only reason why we've gone to Taco Bell so many times.
F that.
We need to go to Taco Bell actually.
It's so good. They said F Taco Bell. We're gonna sell this on the side. How many sodas are exclusive to a chain? And they said, you know what? F that. The whole world needs to experience the amazingness of Baja Blast. Baja Blast, Code Red. If Pitch Black was still around, it would Pitch Black was number 3, but I like Major Mountain number 3 now. Major Mountain. Major Melon number 3
okay,
now. It is. I haven't had it ever in the house too much, but it is very, very, very good. It's like Baja's a 10. I'm sorry. 9.5, 9. Baja Blast is fantastic. I want Baja Blast right now. I want Taco Bell.
Let's go.
So go get
Hard
it.
shell tacos.
Go get it.
Come with me, Nick.
All right, we got to close out now because I actually just want Baja Blast. I don't really want anything else. But it complements the tacos, so that's what it's really about. Actually, I'm just gonna deliver it. No.
That's gonna be soggy. No, it's right there. Let's just go.
Okay. All right, we're closing now. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Fat Man Round Podcast. If you have Mountain Dew tier list, let me know. I'm very interested in. I'm gonna look at YouTube tonight. My dark. When what do you watch on YouTube at like 3:00 in the morning? You ever done that? You ever done that when you
have I ever
deep
done?
Dive?
Why do you think I have 2,600 videos in my watch later
We have a
playlist?
watch later playlist, but I'm talking about if you ever just like watch one movie, one video. Hold on, maybe watch other movies from the same movies, other videos from the same creator, and then you go through the what you might like this and go through
exactly. So
you put it on your watch later.
Listen, let me tell you how it goes. I watch it. I'm watching something, and then at the end, as it's getting closer to the end, more videos from that person will pop up, or videos like, oh, you might also like, especially from on my laptop, it has like a whole freaking grid of stuff. There's so much. So shut up. So when I'm watching one, but I already plan on watching another, but there's a bunch right here in front of my face, I save them to my watch later, go to the one over here, watch it, and then it's a cycle. It just keeps going.
You don't do it like I do it. So
no, I don't. That is how I have 2,600 videos.
I watch them all right then and there. Watch later.
I can't.
I can't. If the algorithm doesn't give it to me the next time, I lost it forever.
I don't want that to happen.
That happens a lot.
It's 2021. They fixed it so we don't have to live that way anymore. We don't have to live like this. Like
the trash, the
squatters. We are not peasants anymore. We can come out of the peasanthood and we can save and watch it later. We can pause our TVs. We can binge stuff. Stop trying to take me back in time to where I was poor and it was less than with your commercials. I don't want to watch your commercials. I don't want to watch your ads. We pay all this money. I don't want to watch no ads.
You can find
freaking Amazon.
But you can skip Amazon at least.
Yes, thank you for letting us skip it. Not but Peacock, somebody needs to talk to Peacock.
You gotta pay more money.
No, that's not how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
It is, but that's not how it's supposed to work.
They're gonna have advertisements, and then guess what? I'm telling you, Comcast.
And what is it they got? It's like automatically advertisements. You can pay for a little bit of advertisements, and you can pay more for no advertisements. Chill, capitalistic behind out of here. Always in it for the money. Y'all are $1 trillion companies, and y'all still trying to gag the little people. Because that's awful. That's how they stay rich. I know, Marcus. It's still bad. Now I want some cucumbers. Let's go get tacos.
We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Deezer, Pandora, anywhere you get podcasts. Type in Fatman and Robyn, because Robyn's parents were fancy. We're on YouTube as well. If you're watching a video, hello. I'm very close to the microphone. You can look at all our videos, Fatman and Robyn.
Write a letter to your senators.
I don't think that's the thing they care about.
Blow their phones up.
What's the senator's name here?
I don't even know. Is Tom Kearney? Is he the governor?
Who's the mayor?
Of Upper Darby?
Of Pennsylvania.
That's not how it works.
I'm at Philadelphia.
We're not in Philadelphia.
We're close enough. They care about.
No, we have our own mayor.
What's the mayor's name then?
I don't know. Who's Tom Kearney?
Thanks for watching. I've been Marcus Stevens.
That's the governor. Isn't it?
I've been Marcus Stevens, represented as the Fatman.
Biden is the president. That's all that really matters. I'm going to go out and vote on Tuesday anyway for the black guy. I've been Robyn.
We'll see you again next week. Don't write any letters.
Write letters to your senators. Do it.
This is about Mountain Dew tier list. I still want that. Thank you.